So it's Friday. It's Friday. And I was gonna blog today, like this whole day, and that's why I started like with like coffee and everything, and then I just stopped. The idea was that I was gonna blog so I could keep myself accountable and clean my room because it's a mess, and I just didn't do any of them. I got distracted by my mom because she was like, let's watch Dancing with the Stars, which I used to like, now I hate, but now it's like, it's so bad that it's good, and I actually do love like the pro dancer, so it's kind of why I watch it. So I got distracted by that, and then I was watching Friends, and I was like, and then suddenly it's almost 6 p.m. and I haven't done anything, so yay. But let me show you my room, and then I guess I should start cleaning it right now. It's not like super messy, but I just have like a bunch of clothes on my desk that shouldn't be there because it's a desk. And I have a bunch of shoes because when I get home, it's just easier to just take them off and throw them anywhere instead of putting them back in the closet. And like, yeah. So yeah, let's clean my room. Also, I started watching Kiki's Delivery Service. It's been in my list of movies that I want to watch for a long time, and it's so cute. I'm like 30 minutes in, so yeah, I still have a long way to go, and that's what I was watching right now. But I decided that I should get up and clean my room, and that'll make me feel better, and then I can keep watching it. But I probably put on like Eclipse because that's what I've been watching. I'll put something in the background that I can watch while I clean this mess. I could also put on music. No, I'm not gonna put on music. But yeah, let me clean my room. So when you walk into my room, this is what you see. A bunch of shoes. The tripod shouldn't be there. My closet, like, yeah, it's a mess. And then today I was gonna make my bed because it's like one of the productive things that you want to do. Yeah, that did not happen. This is, I guess this is like a clean section of my room, but then that is like a mess. Let me, don't step on my shoes. So yeah, we have a blanket because it's like so weird, like the weather right now, like it could be cold but not really. And then just a bunch of clothes, and then that's also a mess, but that's been a mess for months, and I just don't like cleaning it because it turns into a mess in like 5 minutes, so it just stays like that. And my plants, and then this plant was finally thriving, and then now she's like, oh no, I don't like to thrive, I'm gonna die. So yeah, that plant just likes to die. She was dying like a few months ago, and then she was finally coming back, and then out of nowhere she's like, no, I don't like living, so let me die. And I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying to keep her alive, but it doesn't look like she likes to live. And then this bookshelf is not much of a mess because I don't really like touch it. I need to get rid of those books. I need to like either donate them or like something, because yeah, those are books that I don't want anymore. But yeah, so this bookshelf is just like, it's always been like that. But my bookshelf, that it's like the big one, it's so easy to just put stuff in it. So like I just have a bunch of masks all over the place, like, yeah, it's a mess. So I should clean everything up and then find a place for my masks so they are not on the bookshelves, because yeah, masks and a mess. Also, like, kind of random life update, if anybody cares, I got a job. I got paid today for the first time in like my life, and the first thing I bought was the signed edition of Folklore. I surprised myself by that being my first purchase, because I don't know, I was like, I want to buy the cardigan, like the Taylor Swift cardigan, or buy like the Treat People with Kindness hoodie. And then I woke up and Taylor had some signed CDs available, and I was like, that's just like, it's perfect. So I ended up getting that, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to get here. I've always wanted a signed Taylor Swift CD, and it's so exciting. I've never been able to get one. And yeah, so yeah, I guess I'll buy like the Treat People with Kindness hoodie some other time. Also, there is not like a lot of sizes available, so I think I'm just gonna wait until there's like a restock. There's probably gonna be one when the Golden music video comes out, and there's gonna be like Golden merch, so I should just wait for that. Yeah, I think that's like the only thing I'm gonna buy, like that CD. I don't need to buy anything else. I just needed to buy something to like buy something, and then I don't have to buy anything else. Maybe, not maybe, it's like for sure. Okay, forget it. I am gonna buy something else. But that's gonna be it. I'm gonna buy the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That's the name, right? Yeah. Everyone's been talking about this book, and I love B.E. Schwab. I'm pretty sure that's like a really good book, so I really want to read it. So like, I'm probably gonna go buy it like tomorrow or something. But I'm just gonna buy like the normal book. I'm not gonna buy like a special edition or anything. Those are gonna be like my 2 purchases, and I'm so excited. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna stop getting distracted and actually clean my room. I'm gonna start with my bed. I was thinking of like what I could do with my masks so they're not all over my bookshelf, and I remember having these little like hooks. I have like these ones are like a little bit bigger, and then these ones which are smaller, and I can put them like inside my closet, and maybe I can hang them there. We'll see if it works. Yeah, I have to do something because I don't like the masks. They're just laying all over the bookshelf. I'm getting ready for bed, and like, you know, I made my bed. Now I'm just gonna unmake it, whatever. But yeah, and I did clean my room. I'll show you tomorrow because right now it's like dark and everything, so I'll show you tomorrow. But I've started like this new routine where I watch Twilight. Right there. I'm on Eclipse right now, so I watch Twilight every single night, and I watch like, I don't even watch like the whole movie every night. I just watch like 20 minutes at a time. So I've been watching Eclipse like this whole week. I like to just watch like clips every night, and it's great. And then after I'm done with a clip of one of the Twilight movies, I read Midnight Sun. I'm in like page 200. Like, I still have a long way to go, but it's so good in like a weird way because it's Twilight, but it's good. I just finished watching the proposal scene. I don't know why I did this. It's an actual proposal. The proposal scene from Eclipse, and I love it. It's one of my favorite scenes in the whole like saga. I remember being so excited for it. When I was in like at the movie theater watching the movie, I was like, the proposal is coming. I was so excited. It's just one of my favorite moments, and yeah, every time I see it, I get excited. I don't know why. Yeah, I just finished watching that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm probably gonna stop there. That means I just watched like 5 minutes today, but I really want to get into Midnight Sun because I love Edward's thoughts. Like, he's so dramatic. I love him. As I'm sure most of you know, Midnight Sun is Twilight, but from Edward's point of view, and I've waited 12 years for this book, and I think that's why I'm reading it like kind of slowly, because I'm like savoring it. And I love it because like Edward is so dramatic, and then he's like such a stalker, and he knows it, and he has so much anxiety. Like he's constantly being like, what does that mean? Does that mean that she likes me? Does that mean that she doesn't like me? Like, should I leave? Should I stay? And I love it. I'm here for it because like for me that's very relatable because I am an overthinker, and that's just some my brain works very similarly to Edward's in that way. And yeah, that's something I never thought I would say. But I believe that this book complements the series so well, and it should have been released a long time ago. I mean, it's great that it's out now because it's kind of like the Twilight Renaissance, and like everyone's liking Twilight again, and it's a weird way of liking Twilight because we all like it, but we also make fun of it, and it's great. I love it. But as someone that was like obsessed with Twilight in like 2008 when the movies were coming out and everything, like I feel like this book would have helped explaining so many things, like so many things. There are many questions of like how the vampires work in like the Twilight world, because it's like kind of nobody kind of really knows, and I think like in this book like it explained a little bit better. Like there's more details on like the vampire's life, and you kind of learn more of like how their body works and everything, and it's been interesting to learn a little bit more of that and just like making sense of many things. If I'm being honest, Bella is not like a very interesting character. Like there's some aspects of her that I enjoyed, I guess, but she's not the most interesting character. And I think Edward, by being a vampire, he's like 1,000 times more interesting, and like just like his interactions with his family are like so much more interesting. And I also like how it explains like his power and like how this is power, and like those little like unspoken conversations that they have. Like that was so fun to read. And also like how he talks about Charlie's mind being very like quiet, like he can read it but not completely, like he can just see like images or something and like not fully like other minds. And I think that I like that little detail because it's kind of like leading to like Bella's power, and then it kind of comes from her family. Like that's kind of interesting to find out. And honestly, I would love to read the whole series from Edward's point of view. Like it would be so interesting. And like, yeah, I would love having like 1,000 more chapters of him not being able to decide whether he should stay with Bella or not, because he's afraid of hurting her. And also, I think I got used to the movies so much. Like I love the movies, and it's more practical to watch the movies than read the books again for me. And also I don't know if I can reread Twilight again, because like I don't enjoy Bella's voice as much anymore. But it is interesting to see how Edward and Bella's relationship is. Like their relationship is way more fun in the books than it's in the movies, and they did not do like a bad job in the movies. Like, yeah, it is dramatic, it is intense, and it's also very like I don't know if random, but it's like Bella just kind of like fell in love with Edward, and Edward just like fell in love with Bella, and like that's it. But I feel like in the books they have a way more interesting relationship and more like fun. Like they have fun with each other. Like Bella is more sarcastic, Edward is also a little bit like sarcastic, kind of like teases her, and it's just like it's not all intense all the time. Like it's not like all like life or death situations. It's a little bit more relaxed. And I think like in the movies they probably did it like that because they had to create like a big difference between Edward and Jacob. So Jacob was more like the human side, the relaxed, like the fun, like not so intense. And then we had like Edward was like that old vampire intense could kill Bella in a heartbeat. Like, so they had to like mark that difference. But now that I'm like reading Midnight Sun again, like it just makes so much sense to be like Team Edward, because like I never understood why there was a Team Jacob, but I feel like with the movies it was so easy to have like both teams. But if you're like reading the book, it just makes so much sense to be like Team Edward, which is weird. I don't know how this is turning into an argument of like which team is better or whatever. But their relationship, like Edward and Bella's relationship, it's like natural and it's fun and they connect. And I think it's something that it's missing from the movies, and it's something that I hadn't even realized, or probably didn't even thought of it, because back then I was so excited about the movies and I was just like Twilight was the first book I read, and now I've read so many books and I've watched many book adaptations, and I've become more like aware of like details missing and like important things in books that sometimes they miss in the movies. Anyway, I don't know what that was about. I guess I just wanted to talk about Twilight, but yeah, it has been so nice to like watch a little bit of a Twilight movie and then read a chapter or a little bit more of Midnight Sun and then go to bed. Like, it's so nice. I love it. I've missed Twilight and I like that people are liking Twilight again. Like, it's so much fun. I'm not even mad about it, because like, you know, like I could be mad about all of those times that people made fun of me for liking Twilight, but I'm just excited that people are liking it now, even if it's like with memes and like laughing about it, because now I feel like all of us can laugh about Twilight. It's great. But it's like a laugh with like with love. Yeah, anyways, so if you're thinking of reading Midnight Sun and are not sure, I would recommend that you do it, because it's good. This is also a book that I've been waiting for a long time. Like when Stephanie Meyer said that she was writing it and there were like some chapters online and everything, I was one of those people that was like really excited about it. So yeah, I've been waiting for this book for a while, so that's also probably why I'm enjoying it a lot. If you want more Twilight in your life and you want to answer some questions that you might have about the series, they might be answered here. And Edward, it's honestly way more interesting than Bella, so even if you have never read Twilight, but if you've seen the movies and are kind of curious, like, I would recommend you read Midnight Sun instead of Twilight, because yeah, it's more fun. But it's like 100 pages longer, just so you know. But it's great. I love it. Anyways, now I'm done with my Twilight talk. I'm probably just gonna go read a chapter of Midnight Sun and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'll see you tomorrow. So I just came back from Barnes & Noble and I think I'm gonna end this vlog right here. I'm just gonna show you what I got. I mean, I already showed you, but I just want to talk a little bit about them. So originally I was just gonna get The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, because you know everyone's talking about it and it just sounds so good, and I think it's like kind of like dark academia and stuff, so I was excited about this one. And I also love B.E. Schwab, so yeah. So it's not like a new release, and I haven't bought like a new release. Well, I did buy Midnight Sun, but that one doesn't count. But I haven't actually bought like a new release in a while. And then I got The Lost Book of the White, because I love Cassandra Clare. I love the Shadowhunter Chronicle book, so I was just waiting to buy this book for a while since it came out. I wanted to pre-order it, but then I didn't because I wanted to yeah, so I wanted to pre-order the special edition and I couldn't for some reason, so I was just like, I guess I'm not gonna do it. And then I did not buy it when it came out, but like I finally have it and I'm excited to read it because I love it. And this one is set in like 2010, so it's right after City of Heavenly Fire, and we get to see like the original gang, and like that's so cool. I love that, so I'm really excited about this one. And it's actually not that long, which I like, because I like the Cassandra Clare books are long, but this one's like not that long. It's, see how many pages, 368. It has a bonus story. I'm so excited about that story. Okay, I'm really excited about this book because I love Cassandra Clare. And yeah, so I just bought 2 books because this year I'm definitely trying to buy less books. I want to buy books that I am actually going to read, or that I know that I'm going to read like right away, because last year I bought like a bunch of new releases and a bunch of other books, like I said in one of my previous videos, and I never read them. I just read like one of those like 10 books that I bought. I just want to finish this talking a little bit about Midnight Sun, because that's the book that I'm currently reading. So I have it right over here, and last night it was actually hard to put down just because I love Edward in Twilight so much, but there were like so many things that I did not remember. Like in my head everything happened like it happens in the movie, but actually like Bella tells Edward that she knows that he's a vampire in the car in their way back from Port Angeles, and like I did not remember that, and that is like so casual, and I love it. Like that's great, because like in the movie it's so dramatic and so intense, and like, you know, like say it out loud. It's my favorite phrase. Like this is the skin of a killer. So yeah, those are like my favorite phrases from the movie, but like it's so different and I did not remember that. Like I think I should definitely reread Twilight, like the whole series again, because it's actually kind of interesting. But I am enjoying like Edward's boys so much, so that just kind of makes it kind of sad that I can't do that with the rest of the series. Like if I want to reread Twilight, it has to be from Bella's point of view, and it's kind of sad. But yeah, so honestly, if you're a new Twilight fan or an old Twilight fan and are not sure if you should pick up Midnight Sun or not, do it. It's worth it. It's so good. It's so entertaining, and it's like, it's easy to read and it's just entertaining. Like, yeah, it's not like life-changing and like it's gonna become a classic or whatever, but it's just good. Like, you're gonna get entertained, you're gonna have fun. That is it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I was gonna show you my room, but just have to believe me that I cleaned it, but today it's a little bit of a mess again because I have clothes over there, and I didn't make my bed this morning because I had to go to work, and yeah, it's kind of clean but not really, a little bit. It's better. Okay, let me know in the comments if you manage to keep your room clean, and if you do, how do you do it, because I need to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye.